If you or someone that you love has a PUPPP pregnancy rash right now, you're probably searching high and low for answers. In this video, I'm going to share with you my 3 most effective Ayurvedic tips for healing and alleviating this terrible rash quickly. Please stick around until the end too, because I'm going to share one bonus tip, which is a game changer for healing your skin for good. Hi, I'm Allie. I'm a yoga and meditation educator and survivor of the infamous PUPPP pregnancy rash. I've helped dozens and dozens of other women heal their rashes now, and my specialty is actually in yoga nidra and the science of sleep. So if you could use a little help right now in the sleep department, or you want to practice prenatal yoga with me, then just hit that little subscribe button in the right-hand corner now. It's been many months now since I posted my first YouTube video on how I healed my pregnancy rash. And since then, I've had dozens and dozens of emails and DMs and comments from women who have found my video or found my blog post and healed their rashes completely as well. Now, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a medical professional at all, but I was so desperate when I had this PUPPP rash, and when I figured out how to heal it, I knew I had to share it with other women who were experiencing the angriest skin ever, like ever. So please consult your healthcare practitioner, consult your doctor first and foremost, and make sure that they test you to make sure that you don't have one of these other pregnancy rashes that is more serious than a PUPPP rash. Now, if you're not familiar with Ayurveda, it's an ancient medical system of knowledge, and the word itself is Sanskrit, and it translates to the knowledge of longevity or the knowledge of life. So the word Ayur is like life, and Veda means like knowledge, or it's like a word for a text of knowledge. So it translates to the knowledge of life. And in Ayurveda, it is one of the pillars of health is called ahara chikitsa, which is basically food as medicine or food medicine. So the main key is healing the rash from the inside out with foods and drinks. And my hope is that you can follow these tips that I'm about to share and be rid of this rash for good and get back to your healthy and happy pregnancy. So here's a look at my skin and what I was dealing with when I first started researching how to heal a pregnancy rash. And here is my skin now. And despite what you might read on the internet, it is totally possible to heal before you give birth. Step 1. To eradicate the PUPPP rash is lemon water. Every morning in Ayurveda, the first drink of the day that one should drink is lemon water as part of a dinacharya daily ritual. So it cleanses the liver, which is a super important aspect for healing this particular rash. The warm lemon water is the first thing you should drink before coffee, before tea, before any other drink. And it's really important not to add anything to your drinks in the morning. Even if you do drink these drinks later on, no milk, no apple cider vinegar, no fats of any kind, like no butter or whatever in your drinks if you want this rash to go away quickly. So you drink your lemon water first thing, and you can add maple syrup if you like. That's actually a really good thing to add for this rash. You might add pasteurized honey or manuka honey, which is very healing. But if you feel that that's safe for you, or you talk to your healthcare practitioner about that, because most women opt for maple syrup because, for one, it has lots of minerals that we need during pregnancy, and also there's no risk of listeria or bacteria like there is with honey. Step 2, soothing pitta dosha. So if you're not familiar with that, know that it's all about the element of fire, and this rash is hot and angry. If you itch it, it literally gets hot to the touch and red, and it feels like the burning sensation of hundreds of fire ants biting you all at once. So one of the biggest allies for soothing pitta dosha is fresh pressed juices. So if you have a juicer, celery juice, half celery, half apple juice, half celery, half cucumber juice, and then adding things like mint and parsley and cilantro to your juices is super key. Also, in my first video, I talk about the liver rescue juice, which is also great. And I recommend that in my first video, but also in my blog post. So I'll link that below. And know that fresh pressed juice first thing in the morning is really important before any solid food. It's so key to helping your body cleanse of this rash and for bringing your pitta back into balance. So if you don't have a juicer, don't fret, because I've got a list of foods, the top 3 foods that you should eat for healing this rash here in this video. And then I've also got this video on all the things that you should drink to heal the rash as well. So I cannot express enough how when you start to support your body through the concepts of Ayurveda and food as medicine, how the healing principles and the body starts to come back into this natural state of swastha or health. If you're familiar with this concept in Ayurveda and have used the knowledge of Ayurveda to heal an ailment or condition in your past or to balance your doshas, please leave me a comment below, because I just love hearing stories about the magic of this science and how it's changed people's lives. So if you've got a story, post it below. I can't wait to hear about it. I love healing. I love all the stories. Step 3. This is an important step, pitta soothing tea. So hibiscus tea is one of the most important drinks in soothing pitta dosha for the skin. My favorite hibiscus tea that I found was Rasa Ayurveda's pitta soothing tea. I drank this tea every single day, and it has very beneficial plants in there as well that help with anything that's fiery in nature. So this tea has been specifically created by an Ayurvedic specialist who is an apprentice of Dr. Lad, and she created this tea to help with anything that's hot and angry, which is definitely what this rash is. It's super hot, super angry, and I'll post a link below to the tea in the blog post and in the comments below. So I drank as much pitta and pure hibiscus tea as possible, especially at nighttime before bed. So just know that to heal this rash, just be prepared to pee a lot because there's a lot of drinking involved. Okay, so that leads me to my bonus tip, which is a very cooling practice. So we really want to cool down the pitta dosha here. And this bonus tip is a pranayama called sitabi pranayama. So if you're not familiar with this breathing technique, I cannot really express how effective it truly is, but I do have a demonstration on how to perform this pranayama on my website, allyboothroyd.com. Now, I'll be honest, these 4 tips are just a piece of the puzzle. In my first video, I share the whole story of what I did to heal my rash and the only things that helped me to manage the itch and the theory that I used to heal my rash and dozens of other pregnant women's symptoms as well. So you must use the whole process and be dedicated to it in order to see results. So if you just use these tips, it may help you a little in calming your rash, but you're not coming at it with everything that you could. Know that if you're having sleep trouble, I've got you covered. I've got a free Yoga Nidra for pregnancy, and Yoga Nidra is like a sleep meditation. It's specific to pregnancy, and it's been allowing my clients to sleep like babies. So I'll post a link below so that you can get your free download. If you've got this rash, please leave me a comment below and let me know how you're doing. If you try some of these tips and they help you, I really, really want to hear from you in the comments below. If this process works for you and you like and comment on this video, then that will allow more women who are suffering with this rash to find this video and save them from the rash. So if you want more information on how to heal the rash, I have another video on the top 3 foods that heal the rash and the only topical remedies that worked for me in alleviating that full body itch. So I tried dozens, 3 that worked. If you have other friends who are pregnant who may benefit from yoga nidra, if they have insomnia or something like that, or from free prenatal yoga videos, please share my channel with them. And know that all of the information that you need from my first video is right here. Also, I have shorter yoga nidra practices for pregnancy available here. Prenatal yoga videos and meditations for pregnancy. And to find all of my prenatal and postnatal resources, you can head to my website, allyboothroyd.com. Thank you so much for watching this video, and good luck healing up that terrible itchy rash.